If you feel like buying a home is impossible, but you really want to buy a home someday, listen up. We all know homes are expensive and they're not getting any cheaper. We'll probably never go back to the days where starter homes and first time homes were less than $100,000. So I can give you tips and tricks about buying a home, how to make an offer, all of the technical stuff with buying a home. And by all means, if you have questions, DM me. I'm happy to answer questions about it all day long. But the thing is, most people already know what they need to do to be able to buy a home. It's just hard to do. To be able to buy a home, you need to save up some money for a down payment and pay off some of your debts. Keep your debts low. It's a really simple thing, but it's not an easy thing to do. So I'd like to try to reframe how you think about home buying so that it can help you make the decision to start working on those things. Simply put, you have two possible paths, whether you become a homeowner or not. The first possible path is you continue renting, you don't start paying off your debts, you don't start saving up money, and you keep looking at houses thinking, oh, I wish prices would come down, oh, I wish interest rates would come down. You're waiting for something external to happen to allow you to buy a home, which if you're waiting for the external conditions to change, it's going to be really hard for you to ever actually be able to buy a home. And 10 years down the line, you'll look back and regret not working harder to try and buy a home now. The second path is you try to buy a home, you make some short-term sacrifices to pay off those debts, save up that money for a down payment so that you can buy a home. And then in 10 years, when you're looking back, you'll be happy you made those sacrifices. Now, I want to be clear, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. And those sacrifices might be big sacrifices. It might take you a year, 2 years, 3 years to be able to pay off those debts and save up that money that you would need to be able to buy a home. But in 10 years, when you're looking back, will you even be worrying about the things that you sacrificed? Or will you just be happy that you made the decision to make those sacrifices and start working towards that goal? Because in 10 years, after you've had that home for 5, 6, 7 years, then you're able to have equity to use to buy another house if you do end up moving. You don't have to go through that process of saving up for years again to be able to buy your next home. So once you're in that first home, it's a lot easier to stay a homeowner. It's a lot less likely that you'll ever go back to renting again. So you may be sacrificing 2 to 3 years of saving every penny, paying off all your debts, and there may be some financial struggles for that first couple years. But in 10 years, when you look back, you'll be a lot more happy that you made those sacrifices early and you're able to create a new life for your family in that new home. So no, it's not an easy decision and it's not an easy sacrifice to make. But would you rather in 10 years look back with regret that you didn't make the sacrifices? Or do you want to look back and be happy that you made the sacrifices to create that life for yourself?